friends. I know that it has been forever since I have uploaded. I am so sorry because there has been so much going on, but I am happy to finally give you the last piece of travel that we did after going to Michigan for one of my good friends' wedding. We had a fabulous time, and even though it was very quick and a short/long weekend, it was just good to be in and around friends. We got to sneak off and actually go see some family also. So it was overall a really great trip. Plus, on top of that, we are on our way home and got to see another part of the country that we have not drove through before. So you know that we definitely had to bring you along the way so that we can show you some of our adventures. We decided that we're actually going to stop in Washington, D.C. We're not going to be able to do a full tourist day like normal, but we are staying at a not so typical hotel called CitizenM. We honestly try our best to actually drive during the day, just so that if there's any kind of traffic, or especially if it's a place that we don't know, we can be able to see our surroundings better. But honestly, coming into the city at night was really, really beautiful because we got to see all of the actual city lit up, the different statues, and actually I think it was a little bit easier to see some of the monuments that we were passing by. So after being on the road just about all day, we finally made it. This is the entrance to the actual hotel. You do have to park in a parking garage that's on the other side of the hotel entrance. And this is our actual walk from the exit of the garage to the front of the hotel. I believe we did double check. So there was an elevator. The elevator took us to the street level. I don't think that it did take us to the actual, like, where you can come up into the hotel too. But honestly, it was okay because it seemed fairly safe. It was a very quiet part of town and the walk was not very long. So I'm honestly not sure how he's been finding these hotels, but D has been on it finding the non-traditional ones. Telling you a little bit about CitizenM. It is a Netherlands-based hotel chain. They first opened in Amsterdam, and they consider themselves an affordable luxury hotel. They do have 21 locations across the world, and it looks like there's about 5 or 6 that are actually located here in the United States.
Not too much super importance on here that you wouldn't, just like, don't go crazy in a hotel, right? But our canteen over there is open 24 hours for coffee and for food.
Okay.
The bar will close at 11:30. We don't do any kind of room service in the hotel, so you're welcome to like canteen. You can order in food, go out and find food in wonderful D.C.
Okay.
And we don't take cash anywhere in the hotel. And you'll find if you go through the check-in process, it's a we don't have any kind of smoking.
Okay.
So no, there's no smoking. Also in Washington D.C, they passed like I think 5 days ago the new mask within them. So even if you've been vaccinated, you
Okay. We'll
the
do
mask
bottom.
Yeah. So I have some masks here for y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So for check-in, you actually check yourself in on these computers right as soon as you walk in. They have these tags that honestly look like luggage tags that allow you to charge. They allow you to get to the elevators as well as your rooms.
Famously small, but they're really, really interesting because they're very tech savvy. So everything's controlled by an iPad. The TV, the blinds, the colorful lights. So you'll have a good time. I think you
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get 2 free movies per night. And fun fact, we're a Dutch company, so there's like unlimited porn. You'll see it on there, and you'll be like, oh, okay. So thought I would.
When I was looking at the site, I was saying I thought it was like porn because of how many locations there are.
Yeah, so. Just want to put that in mind.
Yeah, definitely. I think for Americans, maybe it's
jarring.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, and last thing, when you use our elevators, you'll use your key card to like swipe in, and then you'll push the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Have
Thank you so
stay.
much.
Yeah. Wonderful stay.
So you need your key card, she said?
What am I doing now?
You need your key card right there. Oh, it's someone with girl in the 9. Interesting.
See how it goes.
That's interesting.
Floor 9.
What's our number?
933.
I like the decor.
That's what I said. You gotta watch the fan all the time.
This is interesting.
Sure.
And they don't really have they have a check-in, but it's not really like a check-in, I guess.
933.
Says welcome home. Hey, we are finally checked into our hotel. So today was the wedding with our friend. We had the wedding early this morning at like 10 o'clock in the morning, which to me was amazing. The bride was beautiful. Everything, from what I understand, what is planned. And so it was really, really nice to be able to see friends and spend the weekend, even though it was a very quick trip, kinda. We got to see friends. We got to be part of a beautiful union between my two friends. And honestly, it was just overall a great weekend. After the wedding and after the brunch, we helped to kind of take down stuff because we were staying at an Airbnb. And then we jumped right on the road so we can get part of our trip knocked out. We decided that we were going to go through Washington, D.C. this time. So we actually are staying at the CitizenM Hotel. So if you didn't hear the team member at check-in, I'll run through some of the features of the hotel. They are historically known to have small rooms, but honestly, it was very cozy. Plus, it's just enough room to be able to do basically sleep. Make sure you enjoy your stay. The bed is extremely soft and very comfortable. And then the other great thing to me that is a really cool feature is that everything in the room is actually controlled by the iPad. So the lights, the TV, and the blinds to actually raise them and lower them. The other thing that is really cool to me is that the lights are just not normal white lights. They're colorful. So you know I'm definitely going to show you that later on in this video. So the shower and the bathroom area are also very small, but honestly, you didn't smell anything with the room being that small. On top of that, I still feel like I honestly had enough room. So this is me just really trying to figure out how to work these blinds, because I don't think I've been in a hotel where you control everything from the iPad. And plus, I wanted to be able to see what our view looked like from the room. So in the room, they honestly had some really cool decorations. The books that were in the room were actual books. So if you wanted to like take them down and read through them, you could. And then upon checking in, they did give you obviously this like list of house rules for the hotel just to give you more information behind it. So this is the iPad. You can access their menu down at their cantina. You can access the hotel guide, any kind of further information that you need, as well as any movies that they have, and like I said before, the lights. So here you can literally change the dimness of the lights, the colors of the lights, and honestly, I probably played with this for most of the time that we were in there. This is the room key that I said looked like a luggage tag. Honestly, you might be able to use it as a luggage tag. Alright, so the hotel is really, really cool so far. We kind of checked out, we looked at all the like gadgets and gizmos because it's very unique. And honestly, I hadn't heard about it until my husband found it. But now we're gonna go get some dinner and get, I guess, refueled, come back upstairs and relax so that we can get on the road tomorrow. One of the other little details about the hotel is that the carpet is actually a map of DC. So I don't know if you can tell, it says the Kennedy Center right there, Thomas Jefferson Memorial. So as you're walking along, you can see the different parts of DC on the map. So downstairs in the common area, there's honestly so much to look at. Honestly, I don't think I even got to look at everything there. I believe that's the house rules there. They have some merchandise that you can purchase, some pins, some socks, some things that actually say the hotel name on them. There's so much artwork and different things to look at in the little cubby holes. And then this is the actual cantina area where they had a full bar, tons of seating area, and also like a living room setting where you can come and watch TV in a, I guess, group setting.
Well, you want to try something that's not on the menu? You can make something up right here, right now. You know what? I'm gonna do a. It's usually not even the kind of stuff I usually get, but what do you I was gonna say, what do you usually drink? Tequila. All right. Rhubarb and basil margaritas. Good.
Okay. We're gonna see.
Man, yeah.
What kind of tequila and what though?
We usually like tequila like a splash of pineapple.
That's usually his go-to.
I got you, dog. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, yeah. Whatever you think is good, man. I'll be right with you, brother.
So the bartender was super personable. I honestly wish I can remember his name, but if you see this, just know that you were top-notch amazing. They had some drinks on the menu, but he actually made our drinks based off of what we usually drink. And I thought that was super cool because it's not something that you typically, have or see out of bartenders a lot in this day and age. But I thought it was cool because not only did he just talk to us, but he tried to make something that we truly would like. I think that we both did a tequila-based cocktail. Mine was really, really good. It was refreshing. You could taste the alcohol without it tasting like it was just a whole bunch of stuff in there. It tasted like it was crafted. D, I believe, also loved his cocktail too. We also ordered some food and got the cheesy chicken croquettes as well as the meatballs. They were both really good. For dinner, we got the chicken tikka masala. I got some samosas that were vegetarian or vegan, I think vegetarian, and then I also got some pizza. So this is the room the next morning. The curtains did a great job of keeping the windows blacked out. Then on top of that, you can actually schedule a wake up. So this is some of the sounds they had. So y'all, this is my favorite part of the hotel room, is being able to have the colorful lights in the shower. I should have figured out if there was an actual setting so that the lights could just change while you were in there, because this is just me sitting on the iPad and going through the different colors. So this is what it would look like with all of the lights off. And I actually think that we slept with one of these colors on the whole night, just for ambiance. Alright, so we're up. It is time for us to get on the road, or at least do our little touristy stuff we're gonna do, then get back on the road, because even though we slept well and the beds were comfortable, we were just ready for our own bed. The hotel did have a gym, some conference rooms, and I believe maybe a pool, but due to the pandemic, I'm not sure if they were actually in use, but I at least got to walk past them. This room was on the other side of the cantina, so more sitting area, more tables. I believe they actually had some board games and books that you can use and read through, as well as another TV and just well-lit areas. More things and more trinkets to look at. So I would definitely come back and stay at the CitizenM Hotel in Washington, D.C. I would rate the hotel a 4 out of 5. They had some really cool features. The team members were personable. The ease to check in was really great. I love that the beds were comfortable, but at the same time, I would like a little more space in the room, but at least I was warned. So for all those other big people out there, it's definitely doable, but a little bit tight. But definitely check it out if you're ever in the DC area. So like I said before, we're not doing a full tourist day in DC, but we still wanted to at least get some lunch, get some brunch or something, drive through the city to see what it looked like, especially since both of us had not been in the area since we were either kids or teenagers. So just see what it looks like as an adult and then hopefully get some great ideas for when we do come back for a full trip. I'm honestly not sure what side of town we were on, but it was really nice. We were close to, I believe, the National Stadium, so of course it was going to be nice. There were going to be some restaurants, of course hotels, and honestly I thought this apartment complex right there was really cool. So we did decide to go to Ben's Chili Bowl for lunch. Ben's Chili Bowl is a black-owned Washington, D.C. staple, known for their homemade chili and half smokes. decided to stop at, what is it called? Ben's Chili Bowl? Ben's Chili Bowl. It's famous. I didn't remember it, but I know I've probably heard of it. But it's famous for its chili dogs. Like, I guess Obama's been there, all the good stuff. We went to the original location, and so we stopped to eat some lunch. I got mine with just chili and mustard because I don't like onions. Good dog. Also got their punch and lemonade. It's pretty good. It's like fruit punch and lemonade mixed together. So I ordered 2 of their half smokes with their fresh chili and mustard, and honestly 2 filled me up very well. They're not your typical hot dog, they're actually like smoked sausages, so they're definitely a little bit more filling, and they're really, really great quality. I would rate it a 4 out of 5. The flavor of it was good, the quality and the freshness was great. They are a little bit messy, so if you always end up dropping stuff on your shirt, this will definitely be the one. So please make sure that you either wear a shirt that you don't like or be very cautious of how you're eating. Alright, before we got on the highway to head home, we decided to drive around to see if we can actually see the White House or see any kind of monuments or some of the museums in the area. did finally find the White House, and even though you're not able to walk up closer on the lawn anymore, you can actually walk up pretty close. And so I decided I would go up there, maybe take some pictures and some videos, since I had not seen it in forever. We also somehow found our way over by Chinatown, so we decided to just literally drive through it. Also, honestly, it was really cool to be able to see these different little areas, even though we weren't doing a full tourist day, because it made us even more excited for when we come back. Overall, we really had an amazing trip. We always enjoy being able to go out of town, and of course, even though we would love to spend more time or be able to be more relaxed, we did go just because it was for a wedding. But we do enjoy spending time in the car together. We usually try to have some kind of conversation about anything that's going on in our life or just different things. But overall, the trip was great. We didn't hit any traffic, nor did we have any emergencies. And so when we go back to DC, we'll definitely have to bring you along so that we can show you all the other cool things that we find. If DC is your go-to getaway location, or if you're from that area, definitely let me know in the comments some of the things that I need to do whenever we plan our trip. And then if there's some other areas that obviously some tourist places that I haven't talked about before, where else should I go? We live in Durham, North Carolina, and so we like to drive. If it's a under 3 to 4 hour drive, let us know so we can check it out. All right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I am on Instagram and TikTok, so find me there. Talk to you later.